Hello, everybody. It's Tina Valiant here again. And I just want to talk to you about some common questions that I get asked. A lot of times when I'm out in the field or doing trainings all over the country, agents come to me and they're like, Tina, I don't know how to pick a brokerage. What do I look for? What do I ask? So picking a brokerage is really a personal thing. There's a lot of different types of brokerages out there. They all have amazing recruiting programs, and they're going to figure out how to tell you what you want to hear. And the bottom line is all of them sound amazing, and all of them have different things to give you depending on what you're looking for. So let's kind of break it down a little bit. You have your rev share programs out there where if you recruit people, you get commissions or you get paid off of the people that you recruited that are making deals happen as well. Okay. All of those programs are really awesome. They're interesting. They come with stock options. They come with the whole rev share plan. They usually have awesome services and tools and CRMs and websites and all kinds of stuff. Okay. They have a lot to offer. They're typically 80-20 brokerages and they have a cap. Okay. Now, for those of you that have been in the business a long time, you may not like the 80-20 cap or the 80-20 breakdown of commissions. You might like 100% brokerage. Well, some people that have been in the business a long time will choose the rev share programs because they get continued checks and they can pass that on to their kids and they have all these different programs. But if you're not a recruiter and you don't want to go and recruit a bunch of other agents, that may not be the plan for you. Maybe you do want to go to 100% brokerage. Now, 100% brokerages, a lot of times, don't have a lot of support. Okay, they may not even have an awesome CRM without having an expense to it. They may not have, you may not get a website, an individual website, unless you pay for it. Okay, there's a price to pay for going to 100% brokerage in a lot of cases. Not all of them. There are a couple out there that do offer you a website, that do have classes, that do have a CRM. There may not be the best CRM, but they have a CRM. So you have to kind of outweigh, do I want the training? Do I want the support? Do I want somebody to kind of hold my hand and teach me what I'm doing? Or do you really have it all under your belt? You're not worried about the website. You can get your own. You're not worried about the CRM. You can figure that out. And you're really just about paying $299 to $500 per transaction, and you'll take care of the rest. So that might be a good option for you. Not new agents. I don't recommend new agents just jump out of the gate and go to 100% brokerage, because guess what? You're going to need training. You're going to need support. You're going to need a mentor. You probably need a team, which I did another video on teams. Please watch it. So then there's the Keller Williams and Remax and all the big name brokerages that have been around for years and years and years. I'm going to use Keller Williams for a minute. They have amazing training programs. They really do. I used to teach some of them. I really like the Keller Williams platform in a lot of ways. I can't say anything negative about them other than it wasn't conducive to my team and the people underneath me to grow their income, because the split with those companies can typically be pretty high. You do have a cap though. I capped in the first 4 months I was there, when I was there for a year. I liked them. Everybody says, oh, you're drinking the Kool-Aid, whatever. What I liked was there was some camaraderie there. There was a lot of training. There was a lot of support. The brokers were amazing. I liked it. But again, I had to look at the bottom line at the end of the day. And the split just wasn't worth it to me. That's me personally. So when you go into a brokerage and you start asking them questions, you want to know, okay, what are the splits? Is there a cap? If there's a cap, after the cap is paid, what's your continued fees that you still pay every transaction? If it's rev share, what does that look like? You need to ask very important questions like, okay, so if I'm a recruiter and I like to put people under me and I'm kind of an influencer, great. So how many people do I need to have under me before I start capitalizing on that? And do they have to be qualified, meaning they actually sell real estate in order to qualify? Or I just have to stack people underneath me and who knows what they're going to do? And how many layers do I get paid? So there's a lot of questions that you need to ask about that. The other thing, you want to research what CRMs all of these brokerages offer and what it would cost you to have your own CRM. What's important to you with a CRM? The website, okay, with the leads that go into that website. And when you're plugging people into your CRM that is connected to your website, who really owns that if you leave? Because again, exit strategy is the key. If you decide to ever leave, what does all of that look like? Those are things to weigh out. So some brokerages will charge you a fee if you leave. Some brokerages own everything you put in your CRM. And guess what? When you leave, they're going to continue contacting those people, even if you are. So I don't really like that much. Do you have to use the company email that they give you? Now, here's what I want to caution you on. You should always have your own email address. You can filter your brokerage emails with the brokerage name in your email to your personal email address, because if you ever leave, you need to make sure that you're still getting all of your emails. You don't want them to go to somebody else or just kind of go out into the middle of oblivion or get a notice back that you no longer work there. So these are some little tips that I have for you. I hope it helps. If you have more questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, and make sure you like me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much. I hope this helped.